What's up, YouTubers? Johnny DIY here. Today I'm going to be showing you guys how to reattach, remove, or replace the lower door trim panel on a 2017 Plus Honda CR-V. So as you can see, this thing is kind of just flapping, but maybe yours is falling off completely. This lower trim panel on the door is going to be a problem, especially on your passenger side. So say if someone opens it up a little too far and it gets stuck in the dirt on the curb side, and then they sit in it, when they go to pull it, it's just going to get caught on this and pull it away, and that's what's happened on this side. See, it extends lower than the door. So just be mindful of that. You may want to tell your passengers to get out before, or tell them not to open it up so wide. Alright, now this thing works on a sliding clip system. So we're going to slide this to the left to get it off of the hook system. Alright, so it looks like it has a little stickum right up here by the front fender well. You're going to go ahead and peel that away first. Alright, so here's what it looks like down in there. Here's these white clips that these black clips slide into, but they really weren't sliding off, so I think it's easier just to get to these white clips and pop them out. Poke in between the panel and the clip and pop the clips out. Come off. There we go. And it's glued, yeah, see? That's what the problem was. It was glued down at the bottom, so you gotta kind of peel away that glue tape first. And then there's a little trim piece right here we'll pull out. All of these trim pieces have the slide-in snaps, but this middle one doesn't have a slide right here. So the middle one's just gonna pull out. Alright, well I think it's gonna be a lot easier to attach it back if I remove these clips and then I slip them back into these grooves and then just push it in. Alright, to remove these clips, if you don't have some trim panel tools, and I just put a little piece of tape, electrical tape, over the tip of a putty knife, and that works pretty well. Better than the flathead I was using. I don't have to worry about scratching up the paint. Now as you can see, this thing's so cheap, it just, all these little things broke off from right here, so I'm going to have to glue these back on. Okay, I'll go ahead and take a little sandpaper and I'm going to sand the areas that I'm going to be putting the glue so that it'll adhere better. Next I'll go ahead and spray down the area or rub down the area with a little rubbing alcohol. Clean the area so it won't have any grease or anything. Okay, next we're going to mix up a little of this 2-part JB Weld epoxy. I like this stuff, or I like those little syringe ones that come in a little syringe tube so it mixes evenly. Okay, it's just 50% each. So you just mix it up like this until it's all mixed together and evenly colored. Whew, this stuff stinks like going to the dentist. The stuff sets up pretty good in about 4 minutes, so go ahead and just put it down. Get rolling on it. Alright, I got all the pieces glued down and I went ahead and added a little piece of tape so it wouldn't shift while it was drying. And you're going to want to make sure you get these things lined up just right to where they are so that all the holes will line back up. Alright, I let it dry for around 24 hours. That epoxy takes around 24 hours to fully cure. So let's go ahead and put it back on now. Let's go ahead and clip these trim pieces back into these holes down here first. There we go. Just going to line up all those little white clips with those little squares. And clip them back in. Alright. Now look at that, it's fixed. Like I said, you get some of that body molding tape and reinforce it around the edges, but I'd call that job good. Alright guys, if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and consider subscribing to my channel. Thanks for watching Johnny DIY, guys. Oh, and check out my Patreon page I just made if you want to help support the channel. Alright guys, keep on doing it yourself. Take care.